Hey there, art lovers! Today we're diving into something incredibly exciting: how the world of art is joining the fight to save our planet. That's right, we're talking about sustainability in art. From the materials we use to the way we create, art can have a profound impact on the environment. And we're here to show you how to make a positive change through your creativity. So stick around, because you'll discover some surprising facts, amazing alternatives, and tons of inspiration that will have you thinking differently about the art you create and the materials you use. Ready to jump in? Let's go! Art is beautiful. It tells stories, expresses emotions, and challenges perspectives. But behind that beauty, there's a hidden cost that many people don't realize. For centuries, art has left a trail of environmental damage without even knowing it. Think about this. Oil paints, one of the oldest and most beloved art forms, are actually petroleum-based. That means they're contributing to pollution, just like plastic. And it's not just paint. Canvases are often treated with chemical preservatives, and the solvents used to clean brushes like turpentine are harmful to both the artist and the environment. Sculptors? They rely on materials like resins and synthetic clays that can take centuries to decompose. Even the energy required to fire ceramics in kilns takes a toll on the environment. Every material we use leaves a footprint, but that's not where the story ends. We have the power to change it. So, what's the big deal with art materials anyway? Let's break it down. Many common art supplies, from paints to glues, contain VOCs, volatile organic compounds. When you open that fresh can of paint and get that strong paint smell, those are VOCs being released into the air. These compounds aren't just bad for the environment. They can also be harmful to your health if you're exposed to them over time. Traditional photography? Toxic chemicals like silver nitrate are used in the development process. And sculpting often relies on plastics and resins that are non-biodegradable. What about printmaking? Many inks and solvents are toxic and tough to recycle. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding the problem is the first step to solving it, and there's plenty you can do to minimize the impact your art materials have on the planet. Here's the good news. There are eco-friendly options out there that allow you to create stunning art while reducing your environmental footprint. Let's start with paints. Instead of using traditional oil paints, you can switch to water-mixable oils. They give you the same richness and texture, but without the need for harsh solvents like turpentine. For those looking for natural colors, pigments made from plants, minerals, and even insects are gaining popularity. These options give you beautiful, earthy tones that are kinder to the planet. Even your canvas can be green. Look for canvases made from recycled materials or sustainably sourced cotton. Sculptors. Don't worry, we've got you covered too. Materials like sustainably sourced wood, clay, and even biodegradable resins can be used to create eco-friendly sculptures. And printmakers can opt for non-toxic inks and water-based solutions. Switching to these sustainable alternatives is not only good for the environment, but it also opens up new possibilities in your creative process. Now, let's talk about waste. If you've ever worked on a big project, you know just how much material can be thrown away. Scraps of paper, empty paint tubes, broken tools. It adds up. Reducing waste in your studio is not only an eco-friendly move, it's a way to spark creativity. Here are a few ways to minimize waste. Save those leftover paint drips, mix them into new shades, or store them for future use. Use scrap paper for sketches or underpaintings. And instead of constantly buying new supplies, get creative with what you already have. You can even use rags instead of paper towels, and invest in containers that can be cleaned and reused. Organizing your workspace is another key tip. When your materials are visible and easily accessible, you're more likely to use what you have instead of reaching for something new. Small changes can lead to a big impact. Upcycling is where sustainability gets really fun. That pile of old newspapers, turn it into a stunning collage. Those broken ceramics, they're just waiting to become a beautiful mosaic. Even old bottles, cans, and fabric scraps can be given a new life in your art. By upcycling, you're not only reducing waste, you're giving your artwork a story, a second life. It's a powerful way to challenge people's perceptions of what art can be. Artists like Ella Natsui are famous for transforming discarded materials like bottle caps into large, breathtaking pieces that reimagine the meaning of waste. Next time you're thinking about what to throw away, consider this. Could that material be the foundation of your next masterpiece? Art doesn't just exist in galleries or studios. It can live in the public spaces around us, inspiring change on a massive scale. Public art has the power to raise awareness about important issues, especially environmental ones. Imagine walking through your city and seeing murals that address climate change, pollution, or deforestation. Projects like the Seawalls Initiative bring artists together to create murals that educate communities about marine conservation. These murals become part of the daily landscape, sparking conversation and motivating action. Public art is a powerful way to connect with communities and make sustainability a part of our cultural fabric. And the best part? Everyone can get involved. So, what have we learned today? Art can be more than just beautiful. It can be sustainable. Whether it's choosing eco-friendly materials, reducing waste in your studio, or turning trash into treasure through upcycling, you have the power to make a difference. And we want to hear from you. What steps are you taking to incorporate sustainability into your creative process? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Did you find these tips helpful? Give us a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, packed with tips, artist spotlights, and tons of inspiration. Together, we can make the world a more beautiful and more sustainable place, one masterpiece at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.